Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. I'm doing such a random live stream. It is 11:35 on the East Coast right now. I was messing around trying to record a prediction video for UFC Vegas 44. Had a little bit of audio issues. So then I thought, you know what? I think I resolved them. I'll do a quick live stream, see who joins here, and see if we have any more of those audio issues. And who knows, if we get a few people in here, I'll stay on here for a while. We can talk about whatever. We did the live chat earlier. Um, but just a totally random live stream. I've never live streamed this late on a weekday. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so we're 24 minutes away from Thanksgiving. That's pretty crazy. What's up, Blaze One? Thank you for stopping by. What's up, French Fries? How does the audio sound? That's the real question. I'm going to be quiet for a second and tell me if you hear any popping, static, whatever. I'm hoping that it all sounds good. If you guys haven't liked the stream already, do me a massive favor and like the stream. Depending on how long I go, if I only go for like 20 minutes, we don't really get that many people in here. I know it's late and it's a Wednesday night before Thanksgiving. I may private it just because, but probably not, honestly. But if we get a few people in here, which seems like I'm surprised we already got a few people in here. What's up, Fight Life Nation? Thank you for letting me know. But maybe people are bored tonight, and so maybe this is the perfect time to do a stream. I've always wanted to experiment a little bit with later streams, earlier streams. It seems like Saturday, obviously for the fights, I tend to stream later, but when I do my normal streams on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. So no static whatsoever. Perfect. I'm gonna be quiet again, and let me know if you hear anything. I just want to really test it really well. Let me know if you hear any popping, anything. Turn your volume all the way up, whatever you got to do. I just want to test this and make sure this issue is resolved because I really want to have the best possible audio. So let me know. I'm going to pause for 1 second. Okay, so Fight Life Nation. By the way, Fight Life Nation, did you order the microphone I recommended for you? It definitely is a damn good deal for under $50, including tax. That's insane when I saw that. I'm going to be keeping mine in case I ever need it for, maybe one of my buddies joins me on here one day. I don't know what could possibly happen. Or just have it as a backup mic for if I ever travel and I want to still do my videos or record something, I can still have an extra mic without having to take this whole setup with me. What do you think about the Askren Nate Diaz Smack talk? To be honest, I think it's very stupid. Ben Askren is, Ben Askren is just how long has it been since he's fought an MMA fight? Why is he talk? I hate I can, if you get really close and have it really loud, you can just barely hear it. Oh, I see the little bit of the popping noise. That's so annoying. That drives me nuts. Uh, should get it Friday. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. I ordered 3 things today. I ordered a surge protector, a USB-C hub, and a little like thing that clamps to my desk to hold my headphones. I ordered them at like 4 o'clock today, 3 o'clock, something like that. I think I don't remember exact time. And next thing you know, I walked out my door, and then they were then that's where they were on my front porch. But anyway, back to the Askren Nate Diaz smack talk. I just think it's stupid. Askren's a bum, but we know Nate Diaz's wrestling, his takedown defense deficiencies. So honestly, as much as this pains me to say, because Ben Askren is a bum, he would probably take Nate Diaz down for 3 rounds and hold him down. So I would recommend an occasional 10 p.m. stream. That's 7 on the West Coast. Okay, well, you got one tonight. You got an 11:30 stream. I'm going to start trying to do them random times. Maybe I'll do it earlier in the day. Maybe I'll do it later in the day. I'm going to just start randomly jumping on here. But that's awesome. Askren's looking for a paycheck for sure. And he's looking at that, that meme where that guy's like rubbing his hands together and licking his lips. He's looking at Nate Diaz like that. Big paycheck and stylistically friendly matchup. If that was, but I never want to see Ben Askren fight again. One, that striking performance against Damian Maia was absolutely atrocious. His striking in general is just atrocious. And I wish, I would give anything to have a YouTube channel back when Ben Askren fought Jorge Masvidal. Because I told anyone who I talked about the fights with that Jorge Masvidal was going to brutally KO him. because Jorge Masvidal, I know he doesn't have the best takedown defense, but he's good enough. He can stuff enough takedowns. So even if that fight would have went on, I truly believe Jorge Masvidal would have murked him, because Ben Askren's been talking too much and saying that type of stuff. But it's way better. So French fries, is it even? Do you think most people are even going to notice it? Because I don't know. It just drives me nuts that I'm having these. I just noticed it, and I'm very crazy about that type of stuff, and it just drives me nuts that it's even there. Let me actually see. I want to make sure. I'm gonna actually tweet this out. Tweet this link out, because why did it hide that message? Show. Actually, you know what? I'll put my sub count up on the screen too. I think I hit the button. It'll take a second to show up. I got a Streamdeck. Did that pop up? No. I must have not pushed the button. Okay, I did. Why hasn't it popped up? Why did it take so long? Check on your phone to see what you think. All right, guys, I'm gonna mute my mic real quick so you don't hear any feedback. Oh, well, then I won't be able to hear it. But I guess if I click on it right away, it'll be fine. So I'm just doing a quick test so I can hear the microphone myself. I'm gonna mute my mic right now, and I'm gonna hear. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I couldn't really tell. I didn't really hear too much lag. Well, on my little, I have a little preview screen on my thing right up here, and it didn't pop up for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe my video that it shows me here is a little bit lagged. It's not like it's not the live stream. It's in YouTube Studio. But yeah, what's really nice about this Streamdeck is I can set up a multi-action. So what I'm gonna do is, yeah, I feel like I could hear it just a tiny bit. I'm gonna listen back to it when this stream is done. But there's got to be a way to fix it. It's just I don't want to have that. I know I'm being crazy, but I don't want to have that. But the Stream Deck, so you can set up a multi-action. So what I'm going to do, and I have it partially set up now, but not the exact way I want. For the timer, I have a button that I can push. So I'm going to, boom, have the timer right without having to click anything. I'm actually going to click to make sure it popped up for me, because I think my thing's lagging. So what I can do is set up that timer, right? And what I can do is, let me make sure that went off. Yes, it did. I can set it up. Timer cuts on. Then I can set a delay in, let's say, 4 minutes and 55 seconds. Just because I usually cut the timer off. Instead of clicking back and turning it off, I can set it on a 4 minute and 55 second delay. And then it'll cut it off automatically without me having to do anything. Now, if I really wanted to, I could do a 5-minute timer, 5-minute delay, and turn off, and then another minute delay, and then cut back on. But because of the refs and stuff like that, it's not going to be exact. So I'll just have to push the button once per round. It's much easier than minimizing, going into OBS, trying to start it at the right time. I can just have my finger right on that timer button. This Stream Deck is absolutely amazing. I absolutely love it. And what's nice is you can program. It's like a bunch of mini LCD displays there, and so you can program them all to pictures that you want. So like for one of them, I have it opens up ESPN Plus. One of them I have it opens up YouTube Studio. One of them has it opens up Audacity just with a push of a button. Opens up OBS. One, it does that starting stream screen. Then the next one, it'll change to the screen of me here, unmute my mic, and tweet out that I'm live. Now, tonight it didn't do it because you can only tweet the same tweet one time, like per 12 hours. But, oh, wow, I didn't plan on doing 2 streams tonight. You're the only MMA channel live right now, so maybe you find a few people. Yeah, I don't know how I lost 2 subs. I don't know if 2 people were trying to test it out earlier. This last week has been slow for whatever reason as far as subs. Usually I get like it seems like I get like between 40 and 60 subs a week, something like that. And it seems like the last week it's just been stagnant. Let me actually take a look at that. I'll actually pull it up and tell you exactly where it's been. But maybe we'll find a call. I'll stay on here for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes tonight or something like that. But I just wish, I really want to get this audio issue fixed. And I don't know how to completely get rid of it. Because other people don't have it on their live stream. So why do I have it? I might just buy a new XLR cable and try to swap it out and see if that fixes it. Because they're pretty cheap. So maybe that'll fix the issue. And we need, I'm so mad. We need one more, and I'm going to turn off this sub count now. We need one more member to get the Hamzat Chimaev emoji. It only lets me add more emojis as I get more members. So I need one more member, and I can add the Hamzat Chimaev emoji. It looks excellent. It looks excellent. I posted in the community tab. But if you guys want to see what you got, there's the loyalty badges and custom emojis. And also I'm going to add a Hamzat Chimaev emoji very, very soon. As soon as we get one more member, that's all we need. And I'll be able to add it. Link is in the description. Let's take a look. Maybe I missed it. Yeah, we need one more. So if I look at the analytics and go to last 7 days. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, for some reason, I've been stagnating. For somehow, I have not gained a subscriber, technically, because I lost 2 somehow, since November 19th. So how the hell have I gone 5 days without getting a subscriber? Normally, I'm getting like 40 to 60 per week, 30 to 60 per week. I don't know how that happened. Let's see. Yeah, it gives you a limit on how many. Fight Life, you saw the new Hamzat emoji, right? Let me go to studio mode. I actually have the full legit one now. Look at that. Look at that emoji. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Well, I don't want that one. That's the one with the stupid... let's see if that one does it. No, that's got the... How does this happen to me? Okay, here we go. Okay, I got the right thing now. Now I just got to resize it. I don't want the one that has a watermark on it. Okay, there we go. That is the new Hamzat Chimaev emoji. Look how good that looks. That looks awesome. That looks so awesome. And I know a lot of people like that one. A lot of people have asked for that one. I heard it when you weren't terrible fight card. That's why, probably. Hey, Joey, have you thought about getting an intro made on Fiverr? I've thought about it, but do you guys really, like, here's my thought. A lot of people, I feel like, intros get very, very old very, very quick. So it's like, even if it's only 5 seconds, you know, who wants to watch the same video and same sounds over and over and over again every video? I know I get tired of seeing people's intro. So that's why I kind of been on the fence, but I've thought about it. But I don't know. I thought about more or less getting an outro with like a graphic that has like where you can put the videos in it. Yeah, I saw it. Looks great. For some reason, none of your videos this week had good views. Very strange. Yeah, I think it was just because of a bad card combined with no real news going on. Let's see what I did. I don't even remember what I did this week. Yeah, I mean, I did one video on UFC 269, but that'll probably pick up in the next week or so. It got only 300 views. The lightweight video I did yesterday, it's not too bad. It's actually not too bad. It's got over 200. The post-fight did awful, and I knew it would do awful, but I did it anyway just because I had some strong thoughts on the main event and wanted to get it out there. But I knew that was going to do terrible. Nobody cared about UFC Vegas 43. Nobody. Not even me. I barely wanted to do the video. For some reason, my Max Holloway video didn't do too well. The last video that I did that did pretty well was the Chiesa versus Brady. And before that, I was on like a hot streak. Every video was doing like 500, 600. Some of them, you know, the what's next for Hamzat Chimaev did 1,500. The Makhachev Hooker prediction and the Hamzat Chimaev prediction and the Marcin Tybura prediction and the Ozdemir versus Ankalaev prediction all did very, very well. So I was on a hot streak for a while there of all great videos that were doing good views. But, you know, I don't get discouraged. I really don't get discouraged. So like I know there's going to be things that less people are searching for less, and it just is what it is. There's going to be down weeks. I mean, after UFC 265, there was almost a 2 month break with no pay per view. You know, it was in the beginning of August. The next pay per view wasn't Volkanovski Ortega till the end of September. So that was kind of a lull too. And I know a lot of people, and I've heard this uh, through my research about YouTube and whatnot, that there's a lot of people that get on here and get discouraged. They post a video 5 views, they post a video, 10 views or whatever, and they're like, why am I even making this? If I thought like that, I would have quit a long time ago. My first few videos, they have good views now, but when I began doing this, 10 views, 20 views, and I'm sitting here recording and working on these things and thinking about it, what I'm going to say, and editing and spend my time doing it and getting 10 views, but you just got to keep going and going and going. And I know for sure, if I continue to go and do what I'm doing, I know for a fact I will find success. I know that for a fact. So I don't let it discourage me at all. I'm not that pressed about it. And also, for me, it's not about building a massive audience. I mean, I plan on growing this channel to be very big, but it's more or less, I want to have loyal supporters. I'd rather have, 1,000 people like Fight Life Nation or French Fries or, whoever else. There's multiple other people that we can name that come to all the live streams and stuff like that. I'd rather have 1,000 of those than 100,000 people who just, sometimes they care, sometimes they don't. That's my goal. And that's why I do these live streams. It's not to find new people, because live streams, I mean, they pick up some new people, especially for fight nights that no one else is streaming, like some of the Bellator cards. But for the most part, the live streams are for you guys, the people who are already on the channel, already watching, the videos, already enjoying the content. So that's what these live streams are really for. But, I don't really pay too much attention. Let's see. Looks great. Keep the sub count up. I want to see if we get anyone tonight. Consider it done. I just pushed a button. Thoughts on Brady? I'm not impressed. If you're getting outstruck by Michael Chiesa, I'm not impressed at all. The striking and this cardio was an issue. I think he needs to work on a lot of things. I like your idea on an outro. Yeah, I think an outro would be awesome. Do you focus on your views? I feel like you grow. It's kind of a war of attrition. Now, to be honest, I'm trying to think to answer that question honestly. I kind of just went over it a little bit. I don't ever really get pressed on views at all. I don't get really pressed on them. I just post my video. I try to make the best video I can. And there's some videos that will start off slow, and then all of a sudden, boom, will just uptick. My second video on this channel, I've left I know a lot of people, as they grow, they start taking videos down because they're embarrassed at how they were back then and stuff like that. My second video on the channel got like 10 views. It has over 1,500 views now. Don't ask me how that happened. It has over 1,500 views now. So you don't know. My Sean O'Malley video from like 2 months ago has got like 1,000 views in the last week. So maybe my current videos, but I'm getting about 30K views a month. It seems about right about there. But if you focus on that too much, if you're just staring at your view count, then you're going to drive yourself nuts. For me, it's about getting people who enjoy the sport, who are enthusiastic about the sport, who want to come to the live streams, who want to talk to other people. That's what I'm looking for, because if this channel's fun for me and it's fun for you guys in the chat, then it's going to be fun for new people. And new people who want to come in and they start talking to us and having fun, then they're going to want to stay. And then we're just going to keep building the community. And it's going to be great. I just watched your first 5 videos just to say, yeah, it was a big difference. You can tell a big difference in me since then. I feel much different now. And I think the live streams have also helped me record videos better. I've gotten much better at talking, much better. On the live streams, I say quite a bit more, but on my regular videos, I don't really say too much, and I used to say it constantly, and it used to drive me nuts. Every time I said it, I wanted to punch myself in the face. So I've become much better at quote unquote public speaking since I started this channel for sure. What's up, Keep Out? Hope you're doing well. So my promoter's channel used to put up many videos a week for years, and it was hit or miss. Some videos didn't get many views, like 100, but every now and then he gets one that gets 50K. Yeah, it seems like mine, there's some of them that will just blow up. Let's see. I agree. The people that roll with you all the time are the ones that will be loyal throughout. Yep, exactly. But yeah, I feel like there's some of them that will just blow up. I have a couple videos over 20K. My highest viewed video is like 44,000, I believe. You know, it's just how it works. Sometimes they're going to do great. Other times they're going to do okay. Maybe sometimes they do bad. I feel like, you know, consistently mine have been doing pretty well. And all I can do is keep going. And eventually it will be there. It's just about slowly improving, slowly upgrading, and eventually people will find these videos. It takes time, you know, for everyone who wants to, you know, who would like the channel to find the channel. It has to be the right time, and YouTube recommends it, you know, and it's all about making videos that people enjoy for YouTube to recommend it. So it's been working out. I couldn't be more happy with 1,534 subscribers. I'm very pleased with that. And, you know, I think it's 7. I keep getting mixed up. I think it's 7 months now. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. It's 8 months now. 8 months, 1,500 subscribers. That is damn good. What did you think of the first 5 videos, French fries? Would you ever be down to do a collab with me on fight analysis or just general MMA sports discussion as I start up my stuff under MMA Them Addicts? Great work, sir. Maybe. I gotta see, man. I've been really finicky about doing anything like that yet. Cause one, you know, I feel weird doing that. I don't know. It just kind of makes me a little bit, you know, and also I don't want to feel like, and I don't know how big your channel is. I guess you're starting it up. Let me go check it out real quick. Have you posted any videos yet? Let me go see if I can find you. Let me go check it out. Have you posted anything yet on there yet? I can't find a channel name that. But maybe, I mean, anything in the future is always possible. But thank you for the compliment, and we'll see. We'll see. You gotta send me a link to your channel. Comment on one of my videos. Your link to your channel. You can't send it in the chat. It won't let you allow. It won't allow you to send links. Niles Rodriguez. Thank you. Appreciate you stopping by. FYI, I rewatched the video because I see things I missed the first time. Is that weird, or things just go by fast sometimes? No, that makes sense. That makes sense. I've done it before on other videos. I think it's a big plus is your communication. You communicate really well. That's really matters. You have clear thoughts and you can express your ideas. My buddy is a great dude, very likable, but his vids are unwatchable. I think the most important thing, and I like how we're talking more about YouTube than MMA today. I think the most important thing is being able to clearly articulate what you're trying to say. And one thing that I've gotten better at, but I've always been good at when I'm talking with my friends and stuff like that, is you can look at a fight, and I'm sure some of you guys are like this who don't, you know, really do videos or anything like that. You can look at a fight and say, I think this guy's going to win. But it's hard to say, well, back in this fight, this happened, back in that, and I think, you know, this guy has a little bit better chin and cardio, and this guy, it's very hard to articulate exactly how you got to that thought, because it's like in your mind does all this complicated MMA math and says, I think this guy's going to win based on what I've seen in the past. But it's very hard to clearly articulate it. And one thing I try to do in my videos, or at least I hope I'm doing well, is I want my videos to be not only watchable for hardcore fans, like I want you guys to know that I'm clearly a hardcore fan, but I try to leave enough information in there where if you're not a hardcore fan and you're not constantly following the sport, you understand where I'm going with it too, and you understand the stuff that I'm pointing out because I'm clearly pointing it out. And I think that's very, very important, because if you don't understand what I'm saying, then why would you want to watch my videos? If I'm talking about stuff and I'm alluding to stuff and I'm not really, mentioning exactly, and that's why sometimes I'll go over some stuff and I'll say, you guys already know, but it's some of you guys don't. Some people don't. Some people watch the videos and you know what's crazy? I've had people comment on the videos and say, your videos are helping me with my bets, which is just crazy to me that some of these videos are out there influencing others. No, not yet. Just setting everything up. Well, good luck, my friend. Comment. Once you post a couple of videos, comment on one of my videos and send me a link to your channel and I'll check it out. My reminders haven't been going off, but I'll try to join when I can. Okay. Yeah, it's YouTube reminders are very strange. What's next for Stipe? What's next for Stipe? I think he's going to wait for the winner of Ngannou versus Gane or John Jones. One or the other will do. Well, you're live. Is this a new time slot for you? No, I just randomly decided to go live. It's about to be Thanksgiving. Well, it is Thanksgiving where I'm at. I'm on the East Coast. It's 12:01. I wanted to do a test on my audio, and a bunch of people end up joining, so I figured, why not? So thank you for stopping by, Pitties and STI. I appreciate you very much. Now I just need to get one of my suits pretty soon with one of your donations. That's what I need to do. He's been trying to get a John Jones fight. He honestly, yep. Just saw your comment where you said, hold on a second. Let me move this a little bit. Just saw your comment where you said if Vera wins his next fight, he might get an O'Malley rematch. You got what I was saying, because that was the guy was a new member, and he was the one that was always asking. I think he was being a little bit funny, but he was trolling a little bit. Will Marlon Vera ever earn the title shot? By the way, guys, some of you guys, it seems like there's more people in here right now. We need one more member to support the channel, because how you can add custom emojis. I had this Hamzat Chimaev custom emoji made, and I need one more member to join the channel, and I can add it to the list of custom emojis. So if you guys want to help support the channel, it basically costs nothing. Well, it doesn't really cost nothing, but it's very cheap, and you can be part of our Discord chat where you can message me directly. You get the loyalty badges, and you also get all these custom emojis. So I'll turn off the Hamzat real quick, and I'll post this one so you can see. There's the loyalty badges, and there's the other custom emojis I have. I got a sleepy Conor McGregor, which is my personal favorite. Since the topic is Askren versus Diaz, what are your thoughts on strikers versus wrestlers in general? 90% of the time, the wrestlers win. That's it. That's the truth. It's not all the time, but I would say it's 90%. So in real life, I'm a union plumber and eventually want to run work. I want to use my interviews to learn how to communicate better. I notice in all the interviews I've done, I stutter and interrupt. Yeah, man, communication is one of those things where it can be hard sometimes. Talking over people by mistake, not knowing when to interject and change the subject. But just all I can say is go look at my first few videos. Not that I'm communicating with people, but I'm communicating with the screen. I don't want to say they were awful, but they're a world of difference from now. So just keep at it. Maybe look up tips online of how to do it. But I think the best thing is just experience. So, but I hope everything works out for you, and I hope everything. I'm sure you'll work it out. I'm sure you will. Do you think Conor's actually going to fight for the title when he comes back? No, but I think there's a chance. There's a chance. Does Nick Diaz fight again? And if so, is it against Hamzat? Nick Diaz will fight again, but no, it will not be against Hamzat Chimaev, because Hamzat Chimaev will whoop that ass. If you can relate to your subs on a personal level, I feel more people can relate and watch more. Job well done so far, brother. Good job. One thing I wanted to do when I started this channel, and by the way, guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, go subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. But do you ever watch a channel? I want you guys to answer this in the chat, yes or no. You click the little smiley face down below, Pitties and SDI. And then once I get one more member, I can add the Hamzat Chimaev emoji. It won't let me add too many emojis when I don't have that many members yet. So I need one more member, and I can add the Hamzat Chimaev emoji. But you click the little smiley face in the chat, and then you can send however many custom emojis you want. I'm going to send them all right now just for fun. But one thing I've noticed when watching YouTube videos, and I'm not talking about MMA YouTube videos, I'm talking about YouTube videos in general. where someone talks in front of a camera like this, sometimes I feel like they're putting on an act. It's almost like some weird alternate universe where they're just overly nice and they're just seem fake. You know, it might be a good channel. I've watched plenty of them, but you're like, have you ever looked at a channel? This is the question I want to ask you. Have you ever watched a channel and said, "There's no way that's how they are in real life"? And I know everyone's a little bit different. Like in real life, I cuss more than I cuss on the channel. But other than that, this is exactly how I am in real life. This is exactly. I'm not twisting any of my thoughts or saying things that I wouldn't say or saying things or holding back on things that I would say just because of this channel. But sometimes do you ever watch a video and just feel like the person is fake? Regardless if you like their content or not, you're like, this guy almost seems like one of the people from like the movie Get Out. Like they're just suspicious. Um, let's see. Hey Joey, just curious, when you do your videos and you use copyright material, has YouTube ever pulled a video of yours? Is that frustrating? So I've never gotten a video pulled. The only thing I've ever used is pictures, but I don't think anybody cares about that necessarily. I've never had a problem. I did get a copyright flag one time, and a copyright flag just means the video can't be monetized, but you can keep it up. And that was because I did a press conference watch along and I had the audio playing in the background, but it wasn't the UFC that claimed it. When they cleared off the stage to have the stare downs, they had the music playing in the background, and an automated, like a CPU algorithm picked up that music on my video and flagged it for the music. So it gives you an option just to cut it out. It was like 30 seconds and I just cut it out. So no, I've never had any videos flagged other than that. And that was like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So the only technical copyright content you could say I was using is like some of these still pictures from the UFC, which I don't think anybody actually cares about. Knock on wood. I've never had a problem with it, so I don't think so. And I mainly just use them for thumbnails, and I use them for when I talk about a fight, I say this person's fighting this person, and I just put up an image for 2 seconds. So I don't think, for the most of it, 99.9% of my videos are just me talking in front of the camera. So luckily I haven't run into any of those problems just yet. I'm hoping I got the live subscriber count on the screen. Hopefully we pick up a subscriber tonight, guys. If you're not subscribed, go subscribe right this very second. Askren will have to get by Sky low before he can get a super fight with Nate. Who is that? I don't even know who that is. But okay. I don't ever want to see Askren fight again. Honestly, I think I could outbox Ben Askren, and I have no training. Ben Askren has the worst hands I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't care to, even if he takes Nate down, I just see him holding Nate down. Just the definition of lay and pray, not a Khabib style mauling, just a lay and pray, and that's it. And I have no desire to see that. Am I the only one who all of a sudden am I getting delay in the audio? The sound and video don't look synced. Would you like to see an O'Malley-Yanez matchup? I think that would, let me know about that audio, guys. Answer that question from Fight Life. Is he the only one, or am I having an issue with my audio? Please tell me I'm not. Would you like to see a matchup between O'Malley and Yanez? Kind of, but after this performance by Yanez against Davey Grant, I really think, again, I don't like O'Malley, but I don't use bias to form my opinions. And I believe that O'Malley would start Yanez. I'd like it. I think it'd be competitive. I think Yanez is better than anyone O'Malley's ever fought. But after seeing that Davey Grant performance, I think O'Malley's too accurate and too powerful. So Niles says no issues for me. Do you think Alex Pereira can improve his grappling enough for the upper echelon? Maybe the UFC will be more selective with his opponent. I think the UFC will be very selective with his opponents. There's no big, heavy grapplers in the middleweight division other than Brunson and Vettori. And if Vettori loses the Cannonier and Brunson loses the Cannonier and Vettori's already 2 fights lost to Adesanya, I think they're going to give Pereira, they're going to be tough fights, but they're going to give him more of like a Costa or something. As he goes up, they're going to be selective because, that's what the weird spot when you have a guy that's already lost to the champ multiple times, you don't want them killing off contenders. So that's why they're, if Robert Whittaker loses again, he's in a weird spot because the UFC, not only do, it was just me restarting, it's perfect. Okay. Do you guys hear any background noise? I want you guys all to answer this question. Do you hear any background noise when I'm dead silence, like a static or a popping noise? Let me know. I'm going to be silent for like 5 seconds. Let me know. But 100%, I know a few people with channels and they are 180 degrees different with the camera is off. Kind of disappointing, and I told them they haven't talked to me since. What do you mean? Like they have terrible video quality? Is that what you mean? Yeah, I think I know a lot of people are scared because they start a YouTube channel and they don't want to spend all this expensive equipment. But I think that's helped me great. I think it's helped me greatly with this expensive equipment. I mean, I believe, and I've said this to multiple people before and on the channel, that this microphone setup cost me $1,000. This computer, and again, I needed a new laptop, but I bought this computer because of the specs for editing. I think it was $2,300. These lights were about $300. This Streamdeck was $150. I bought the other day. Then I have my camera, which I bought with the dummy battery, the memory card, the Elgato stream card or stream capture device, which is how I'm able to stream from my camera. It connects via HDMI to my computer. I think it was over $1,500. So it's probably $6,000 to $10,000 worth of stuff without doing the exact math on the top of my head. Some of it I would use regardless, but I want to have the best quality. And I think eventually, even though I'm putting out all this money now and I keep improving, I just had this come. This is a new surge protector. I need it because I'm running out of plugs here. This is 12. And I also want to manage my cords underneath my desk. This is a new desk that I bought specifically for this. It was $600. It's a standing desk, so I can use it sometimes I'm sitting here for hours editing videos, doing a live stream, this and that. And afterwards, I want to just stand up so I can raise everything up to a standing position. I just got this desk like a month. Well, I just set it up like 3 weeks ago, or 2 weeks ago. But I bought this. Let me see if I can show you guys this and get it off my desk without messing anything up. I bought this. I actually got this today. This end clamps to the desk. And you see that hook right there? Look. Boom. It just chills like that. So I'm my goal is to have the best possible setup. Hold on, guys. I got to just reconnect this onto my desk. Put my headphones back. I want to have the best possible setup because I just want to have the best quality. First off, I'm a picture quality snob. I cannot, me personally, when I watch YouTube videos, if somebody has shitty video, I cannot watch it. So how can I start a YouTube channel and have some shitty quality video when I personally wouldn't watch my own video? I wouldn't watch my own channel. And if I wouldn't watch my own channel, then what's the point? You know what I mean? If I'm not watching my own channel. So what's up? What's going on? Besiege you. Thank you for becoming a member. We need one more member and I'm able to add this Hamzat Chimaev emoji. I need one more member and we can add it. I don't know if I ever lose a member if it would take it away. I don't think so, but does O'Malley beat Aldo? I think it's possible, but I highly doubt it. Only because Aldo doesn't have the best stamina. So if it was a 5-round main event down the line, but I think Aldo chews up those legs and beats him up. I think he's just too good. But you never know. I don't let I think O'Malley has promising striking, but he's not even on Aldo's level yet. Thoughts on Poirier talking about going to welterweight and no background noise on your end? Thank you. Keep Out said no. Pities and SDI said nope. Nope, I don't think so. Potentially, eventually, I use Discord like once a year ago. Your setup is amazing. Thank you, Niles. It's a lot of fun to just get on here and talk about random stuff. Yeah, of course. We can always do this type of stuff. I'll try to throw out random live streams all the time. Honestly. I don't actually mind doing this random live stream. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. It's officially Thanksgiving, by the way, where I'm at. So I think I already said that, but happy Thanksgiving. I have the exact same ones for my headphones. I bought them off Amazon. So I ordered a USB-C hub, that surge protector, and that headphone clamp today. It clamps perfectly to the desk. It's so nice. And it was like $10 or something on Amazon. I bought it at Micro Center for $15. What's up, Cyberpower? Hope you're doing well. Your quality is what stuck out to me, and I kept coming back. Thank you. I'm telling you that I think that's why the growth of the channel has been good. Okay. I sent you so many low quality videos. You must have been suffering. That video you sent me to potentially help in OBS with the noise, background noise issue, that was painful. It was only 1 minute and 20 seconds. It was painful to watch, French fries. Very painful. So, you know, I do my best, but it's just hard. I mean, if it's not high quality, it's hard for me to watch. It's very hard for me to watch. So that's why my channel has to be the way it is, because I can't have a channel and discuss things and be on a channel that I wouldn't even personally watch, if it, you know, because how am I going to sit there and try to get other people to watch something I wouldn't watch? That's just the way I've seen it. So, and all this stuff, you know, this is a fun hobby for me right now, and to make a little bit of money off of it, you know, to get the memberships, get the donations, get the ad revenue, and just keep growing it little by little and little. Who knows? I am very curious where I will be April 1st of 2022. That's the 1 year anniversary of this channel. I am curious because this has far exceeded all expectations. And I am just waiting at some point, you know, a lot of people say, I've done a lot of research on people who have successful YouTube channels, who talk about building your YouTube channel, stuff like that. Most people say one of the hardest things ever is to get 1,000 subscribers. And the fact that I'm already at 1,500, I would have never thought that. I would have been happy to be at 500 right now. The fact that I'm at 1,500 is, I mean, my expectations were so low. And it worked out. So, that's the best advice I can give. Okay, I seen so. Okay, how about Grant O'Malley matchup? Are you talking about Davey Grant? I'd like that matchup. I'd like that a lot. What's next for Figueroa or Robert Whitaker if they lose? Robert Whitaker is going to be in a tough spot because the UFC is not going to want to match him up with any up-and-coming people because they don't want him killing off contenders, but he's already lost twice. I think he just has to stick around and hope somebody beats Izzy, and then he can make his way back to a title. Figueroa moves to 135. Happy Thanksgiving, Niles. I don't think O'Malley beats a lot of top 135ers. I think Merab mauls him. Yeah, Merab mauls Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley would have to catch him early and put him out. I just don't think he has that type of power. And Merab has a nice chin. We've seen it in the Marlon Moraes fight. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, do me a favor and like the stream. Also, if you're not subscribed, go subscribe to the channel right this second. I want to see this live little thing right here go up. I need to see it go up. So, what do you think about Justin Gaethje versus Oliveira? I think Justin Gaethje is most likely in the lightweight division to beat Charles Oliveira. He has good takedown defense. I know people talk about the Khabib Nurmagomedov fight, but that's a different level of takedowns. He has nasty leg kicks. He has a great chin. He has power in his hands and his legs. So I think Gaethje can beat Oliveira, and I may even pick Gaethje to beat Oliveira if the fight were to happen. Figgy versus Askar, Robert versus winner of Hermansson Strickland. Yeah, I think Robert's just going to beat these guys up. I mean, Whitaker's going to beat Hermansson, beat the brakes off Hermansson, beat Strickland up. Quality over quantity. Yep, and I try to do both. I try to have the best quality, and I try to be consistent. You know, I've talked to people who are much smarter than me, and they talk about, you don't know how many people start up on YouTube. They do a couple videos, and they don't find any success, and they just quit. You know, I think I had like 30 subscribers at the end of my first month, which actually exceeded my expectations. I'm going to have another free super chat on Friday. Save it for December 3rd is a Bellator stream. So maybe we'll have it on there. What do you think of old movie show quality? Would you still watch? I actually just bought The Shawshank Redemption remastered in 4K. I'll buy a lot of old shows that are the classic movies that are remastered in 4K. I have an LG OLED CX, which is the best picture quality you can get on a TV, and I have the 77-inch, and I watch a lot of 4K Blu-rays on it. So I don't watch a lot of old shows, but I can't. I'll let you know how Shawshank Redemption is in 4K. Which division is the most exciting for you? Mine used to be welterweight during the GSP era, but lately it's featherweights and bantamweights for me. For me, it's the bantamweights. Bantamweight division is incredible. Yes, Davey Grant, I agree that the fight would be fire. I would probably pick Davey Grant to beat up Sean O'Malley. Iron Chin, he's fast. He's got some good, body shots, selection of shots. Stream like, thank you, Niles. I'm on my way to Silver Springs, Maryland now to visit family for the holidays. Your state, brother, and no, I'm not the driver. Riding shotgun. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. That's crazy. That's like, I think Silver Springs is maybe 45 to an hour from me. 45 minutes to an hour. So I'm glad you're not driving it and posting on YouTube though. Problem is that Gaethje has an abysmal ground game. If Oliveira gets him down once, it's over. Agreed 100%. Gaethje's jiu-jitsu is god-awful. But it's all about getting him there. It's not as easy as it looks because Khabib made it look so good. By the way, guys, I was on here tonight to do a prediction video. I had some audio issues and I ended up live streaming. I need your guys' help with this prediction. I'm just curious. Who's winning this fight? I'm doing a poll on the chat. Jimmy Crute or Jamal Hill. Pick on there and let me know what you guys are picking. I'm gonna do a prediction video. I had an audio issue and then I wanted to test it on the live stream. Apparently it sounds good. Everyone said no background issues. Let's see. I'm going to mute my mic real quick, guys, and I'm going to listen real quick for myself and see what kind of audio issues I sound. So I'm going to mute my mic for 1 second. Okay, I am back. Who has Hill fought? Let me make sure my mic's unmuted. I want to make sure. I think I pushed. Yeah, I did. Hill fought Paul Craig in his last fight, got submitted. Other than that, he hasn't really fought anyone. I think Jimmy Crute has fought OSP, has a finish over OSP. I gotta let me pull up. I have the records actually on here. But other than that, I mean, he has a win over Paul Craig a while ago. A win over Sam Alvey doesn't mean much. A loss to Misha Sakronov. Wins over Modestas Bukalkas. Not a great win, and a loss to Anthony Smith where he looked good. So it's really kind of an even fight almost. So it looks like most people are picking Jimmy Crute. Do you guys remember his arm in that Jamal Hill fight? So I'm going to go back and look at this test at 48 minutes and 30 seconds to check how loud the background noise is. You guys said there's no background noise. When I'm dead silent, there's no background noise because it's really pissing me off because I was having audio issues. So let me know right now if you guys hear any background noise. I know I'm over checking this, but that was the whole point of the stream, was to check for the noise. So I'm going to be quiet and let me know how much noise, crackling, popping, static, anything you hear right now. Let me know in the chat. Do you hear anything? Yes or no? Okay. It looks like most of you guys are picking Jimmy Crute. Oh, that's a good matchup. Who has Hill fought? Jimmy Crute lost to Anthony Smith. Yeah, it was a good fight, though. It was back and forth. So, gonna have to go for Crute, but I think it will be close. Both guys have strength and weaknesses. Like Jimmy Crute's strengths are kind of Jamal Hill's weaknesses, but Jimmy Crute's weaknesses are kind of Jamal Hill's strengths, if that makes sense. Okay, it seems like you guys don't hear anything, but I was hearing stuff earlier, and it was really pissing me off because I want to have the best audio quality ever. Nothing, and I'm wearing earpods. Okay. Maybe it's just me. I heard it earlier. I heard it earlier on the live chat, and nobody told me. So, guys, throw some more random questions in the chat. Tough one. Depends on who comes to fight that night. It's a pick 'em. You're getting feedback. No noise here, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. What do you guys doing up right now is the real question. It's pretty late. I can't believe we're flickering between 15 and 20 people in here. As I say that, it drops down. We're flickering between 15 and 20 people here, and it's 12:30 at night. If that ain't a successful channel for 7 months, I don't know what is. What's up, Torin Brown? Well, we can just stay on here till 8 a.m. live streaming. This will turn into a sleep stream. I wonder why. You guys are really liking the stream. True or false? Nick Diaz never fights again. False. I think he fights again. I think he wants that money. Even if the UFC decides they don't want to put him on there, which they will, that he'll go fight somewhere else. Homework. Look, I know how big of a fan of Khamzat Chimaev you are. Look at this custom emoji we got made for the members only, man. Look at this custom emoji. I know you'll like that. Ali said Beneil versus Islam is going to happen. Who do you think is going to win? I will go Islam Makhachev. I'm on the West Coast. I'm just finishing dinner. Haha. So 11:30, 10:30, 9:30, 9:30 dinner. 9:30 dinner. Not too bad. Only 11:30 for me. As much as I like Tony Ferguson, I kind of want to see him retire, but first get the money fight with McGregor. Yeah, I mean, I want to see Tony fight a couple more times. I mean, I still think he has it in him. West Coast. Is it true that UFC 268 sold 700 and Canelo Alvarez fight sold 800? That's what I've been seeing online. That's what I've been seeing, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. I'm not, but that's what's been reported. That is what's been reported 100%. But I don't know it to be true. Who knows where they're getting their sources from, but I have seen that online, which is crazy. I'm actually shocked that Colby Usman sold that much. Why does the UFC shoot themselves the foot with guys like the Diaz brothers? I know they sell, but they barely use them, and Dana always trashes them. Because Dana doesn't want to have to pay them. That's the simple answer right there. Dana knows their stars. There's always negotiating issues back and forth. Dana yelling at the Diaz brothers. And Dana does not like to lose a negotiation. So it's almost principle. So they go back and forth, and Dana said, okay, well then don't fight. And also it's a weird issue where you sign a contract and fighters renegotiate contracts all the time. But the UFC, when it's in their convenience, they say, well, you signed an 8-fight contract. I already tried that. Are you hearing feedback now? Keep out. But it's annoying. The UFC is so annoying. I like the emoji, Joey. Yes. YouTube limits how many emojis I can add for the members only. I need to have one more member before I can add this Khamzat Chimaev emoji. I'm not just holding it back. It literally says you must have one more member before you can add another emoji. So emojis are based off how many members you have. So when I get at least one more member, I can add the Khamzat emoji. So if you guys want to become a member, the link is in the description below. I absolutely love this emoji. This is my favorite emoji that I have made. I looked for a good picture of Khamzat, and I finally found one, so I had that one made. I think it's a beautiful emoji. I paid like $8 to have that emoji made, but it's awesome, very, very much. If you guys haven't liked the stream already, like the stream right this very second. You guys are getting 2 streams in one day. 2 streams in one day. You know how insane that is? That's absolutely insane. So, it seems like the West Coast is liking these streams. I'm over here making pumpkin pies watching the stream. That's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. Dude, that's crazy to me. You're making pumpkin pies. It's Thanksgiving where I'm at. And you're just listening to the stream. Nope, nothing perfect here. I'll become a member, just gathering myself together. No problem, man. Appreciate you. Too many fights canceled this year. Oh, man, the last one I think is Holland Dawkins. Yeah, that one hurt. Holland Dawkins, I really want to see that rematch after the headbutt. But unfortunately, we didn't get it. But we will see. Hopefully next year is better. You know, I'm so glad I joined this stream. I feel bad I missed the earlier one today. I usually leave them up. I just happened to do this one randomly because I wanted to do an audio test, and I was up messing with my video, and then you know what? People started joining, so I said I'll stay on. It's already been 55 minutes since I've been on this stream. I can't believe that, guys. Can't believe it. I can't believe there's somebody baking pumpkin pies. Let me actually go tweet out the link that I'm live right now, because hold on 1 second. Thoughts on Till Strickland? Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me tweet this out. Join me live for. I can't believe I'm streaming on Thanksgiving. Everyone's up cooking, helping, starting to put their turkey in the oven. And that's why they're here. Yeah, let me know what you guys doing. If you're doing anything oddly specific, let me know what you're doing right now while you're listening to this stream. And happy Thanksgiving. I know I've already mentioned that multiple times. I'm happy you joined the stream as well, Niles. We're building a community here. I'm not going to have one of those toxic MMA communities where everyone's shouting at each other. You're a casual, bro. We're going to have fun, educated discussion for the most time. I mean, we're going to make some jokes and trolls sometimes. Thoughts on Till versus Strickland potential matchup? I have no desire to see it. I think both those guys will never compete for a title unless they're gifted. Looks clean. I'm in the garage working on my cars. Well, thank you for listening to the stream while you work on your cars. Appreciate you. You're the realest for streaming on Thanksgiving. I'm watching while I'm making pasta. Doing IT study stuff. I'm just on Amazon with the audio in the background. YouTube Premium is where it's at, French fries. Are you going to do your own year-end awards videos? Yes, I will. I'll definitely do my favorite fights of the year. Fight Life Nation, I actually skip. So I'm always trying to read these, and sometimes I read them in my head and then I actually skip them. What's your fight of the year so far? That is a tough one. This is going to sound crazy. Right up there is Oliveira Chandler. The stakes, the back and forth. I know it was only 2 rounds. Gaethje versus Chandler is there, but I feel like that's recency biased. I loved Vettori versus Costa. There's been a lot of great fights. I'm going to come up with the top 5. It'll be, the MMA Joey Awards top 5 of 2021 or something like that. So, hopefully, well, there's going to be a month break, and I'll probably do my videos in that month break between mid-December and mid-January. I'll do my awards then. In other states, just the East Coast now. Yep. It's weird. You're going to be like 30 minutes from me on Thanksgiving. That's funny. Calvin Kattar is always in tough fights. Yeah. I think he's going to get beat up by Giga Chikadze. And after seeing Max's performance against Yair, I mean, it's not crazy to think Giga could beat him. I see some idiot saying Dustin Poirier win against McGregor wasn't legit because he broke his shin, like McGregor was going to lose that regardless, in my opinion. Agreed 100%. 100%. Dustin Poirier was going to lose that. Jan Sandhagen was very, very good. I'll probably do top 5 knockouts, top 5 fights, top 5 submissions maybe, and maybe like top 5 prospects to watch after 2021, something like that. So, we'll see. We'll see. I'll do as many as I can. I'm going to need some content for them 4 weeks when there's nothing going on, so I'll probably do it then. It's hard to believe we're at the end of the year. Can you guys believe it's Thanksgiving already? I started this channel in April. The time has flown by. I think it's just because when you're really, really busy, time just flashes by, and all my free time I've been doing this channel. Pretty much every second of my free time I've been doing this channel. So I think that's why this year has gone by so fast for me. My favorite of the year was Tony Ferguson versus Dariush. What? What was the most boring fight of 2021? Norma Dumont versus Aspen Ladd. Yuri Prohaska has the knockout of the year against Reyes Usman and is probably second for Masvidal. Yeah, Yuri versus Reyes was absolutely spectacular. That dude got KO'd. Silva was trading with Giga today. That's cool. Giga has looked really promising. That win over Edson Barboza means a lot to me. So we'll see. And he's very confident. He's very, very confident. This year has been craziest year of my life. I've lost so much family, but I have some family on the way. I'm happy for that. Hey man, I'm sorry to hear. Uh, I'm sorry to hear, and I wish you the best in the future. That really does suck. That really does suck, man. I lost my 19-year-old cat the other day, and it was the worst. So I can only imagine losing a bunch of family. That really sucks. Listen, man, you can't say Conor was going to lose because Dustin won a 10-8. That's plain idiotic. Look at the fights like Oliveira, Chandler. Look how that turn took a turn. Yeah, well, I don't need to say that Conor would have lost because he lost. He got TKO'd, or whatever you want to call it, TKO'd via injury. He got injured in the fight. It's no different than if Dustin cut up his eye and they stopped the fight and it was over. So the clucking fight, Conor's the most exciting fighter we've ever seen. Okay, that's fine. This year was crazy. We got many new champions. How many new champions did we get this year? I don't remember. UFC rankings. So new champion was not a champion at the beginning of the year. Moreno's a new champion. Aljamain Sterling is a new champion. Volkanovski is still the champion. Charles Oliveira, new champion. Usman still the champion. Adesanya still the champion. Glover, new champion. And Francis Ngannou, new champion. Amanda Nunes, still champion. Rose Namajunas, new champion. Valentina Shevchenko, still champion. And Amanda Nunes, still champion of featherweight. This year, okay, McGregor fans. Do you think RDA is washed up? Not just yet. I'm not ready to say that just yet. He's lost to a lot of elite level welterweights. I'm curious to see how he'll do coming back down to lightweight. My top 5 prospects are Hamzat, Shavkat, Gumrad, Mateus Gamrot, and Fizev. Do you think Nick Diaz is washed? 100% Nick Diaz is washed. I hate to say it. I love Nick Diaz too. Do you think Tony Ferguson is washed? No, I do not. I think maybe he's on decline, but I don't think he's washed. I think he's still competed at a high level. Nick Diaz, I do not believe can. I think RDA can, but it's 50-50. McGregor is definitely washed. But I'm not a big fan of the term washed anyway. Does Uriah Hall ever get a title shot? Absolutely not. Will never happen in a million years. Uriah Hall is probably one fight away from being cut, which is absolutely crazy. I remember how much hype he was getting. This is going to sound real casual, but I don't think Conor is an elite fighter anymore. So, since he won the lightweight belt, he looked just okay and lost to everyone but Cowboy. Yeah, it's not casual. It's not. I'm with you 100%. I think he loses to everyone. Hot take. I believe that Conor McGregor loses to everyone in the top 10. Conor McGregor probably loses to everyone in the top 10. So, and this is going to sound crazy. I've talked about this on my channel before, Fight Live Nation. Maybe I'm a Conor hater, but this is not coming from a place of Conor McGregor hate. I don't ever think Conor was this special thing the media and the fans made him out to be. He got a great win over Eddie Alvarez, a borderline fluky win over Jose Aldo. Other than that, what does he have? I mean, he gets 2 solid wins. Aldo and Eddie Alvarez. Other than that, what? He beat Dennis Seaver to get a title shot. He beat an off-camp Chad Mendes, and Chad Mendes would have beat him if he had a full camp. I mean, Aldo and Eddie Alvarez. What else has he done? And the media just rides him, and then he has a cult-like following. I don't think Conor was ever all that, and that's a hot take. I know some of you may disagree with me. Again, yeah, he never defended his belt. I would have said this in real time. I know it's easy to say in retrospect. I was saying this live as it was happening. I'm saying the Conor McGregor magic is horseshit. He went out there and put on a performance of a lifetime against Eddie Alvarez. No doubt about that. Greatest performance of his career. The Aldo knockout was incredible, but a little bit fluky. But again, how are you going to act like this guy's the greatest for 2 performances? Nate Diaz, I'm a huge Nate Diaz fan. Huge Nate Diaz fan. He is a journeyman at best. He beat the brakes off Conor in the first fight, and he should have got the decision in the second fight. Conor should have never been fighting Eddie Alvarez anyway. So, but full disclosure, I thought Eddie Alvarez was going to beat Conor. Is the biggest example of weight bullying at the same time. Yeah, let McGregor fans tell it. He's better guys than Tony Ferguson. How laughable is that? Conor will bully Dustin in the 4th fight. We'll see, my friend. Maybe he will. Maybe we'll get a motivated Conor. That's the new thing. The motivated Conor. I prefer this Conor. The sleepy Conor. Guys, keep spamming the chat with questions. Feel bad for Tony. He deserves to be champion, not interim champ. It sucks. It sucks because Tony's a great fighter. And it sucks that he never got that to be the undisputed champ. Meanwhile, Khabib gets it for beating Ally Quinta. What a joke. Poor Tony. We should definitely be... I mean, Tony, remember him in his prime? Nobody wanted to fight him. Do you think Tim Welsh is a good coach? No, I think he's a yes man, but I haven't paid too much attention to him. Motivated Conor is a mythical creature. Do UFC records matter? Like, for example, if you look at Nate Diaz 21-13, don't you automatically think he's probably shit? I think it matters to an extent, but not. I don't pay too much attention to records, to be honest. I think it's 50-50 on that, but that's a great question. If Conor next fight isn't impressive, I don't want to hear his fans still say he's good. Yeah, let Conor fight Gregor Gillespie, and let's see how good Conor really is. What fight or fights got you in MMA? I don't remember mine, but I remember Morales Barayan 3 in 2004 got me into boxing. I've been a fight fan since. So I started watching MMA 2010-ish. The fight that I remember that really hooked me, right? And I was ordering pay-per-views and stuff at this point. But the fight that said I have to continue to watch every single one. I watched it live. I ordered the pay-per-view. I will never forget Anderson Silva getting his ass whooped by Chael Sonnen for 4.5 rounds and pull off that triangle choke in the last second. That hooked me on the sport. And been watching religiously ever since. So, and it's crazy. I wanted to start a YouTube channel since about 2013, 2014, but it's hard, you know, it's scary really, but I just said, screw it. Let's do it. I mean, what is somebody going to laugh at me? What's somebody going to insult me online? I don't care. So finally I did it, and now you guys are part of the community. So, if Conor's next fight isn't impressive, I don't want to hear anything about it. Imagine he goes out there and gets washed by Dan Hooker or something. That's why Conor's in a weird spot, because if you try to give him a manageable opponent like a Dan Hooker and he loses, absolute catastrophe. But do you want to throw him in there with a wolf like, you know, Dustin Poirier again or Justin Gaethje? No. He just brought more eyes to the sport at the right time and had a country backing him. One thing you have to do is respect Conor for bringing so many people into this sport. And I actually was a big fan of Conor when he first entered the UFC. He was a different guy, though. Money definitely changed his attitude. Does Paddy Pimblett beat anyone in the top 15? That remains to be seen. I'm not sold yet. He has one fight, so I can't really say. But right now, I'll say no, but I think there's potential there. I think Dustin just has Conor McGregor's number. He's a bad matchup for him. In his third fight, Dustin was tagging the hell out of Conor. He was going to get rocked out. Broken chin saved him. Yep, I agree. I think Dustin would have finished him. I miss UFC on Spike days. That was crazy back then. I remember when it used to be like one UFC card a month. Do you remember? Do you guys remember that? Who wins, Wonderboy or Vicente Luque? Wonderboy, we already seen that fight. I think Wonderboy beats him again. Dan Hooker's moving to 45. I did see that. How about Hooker Korean Zombie potential matchup call out? I love that fight. I love that fight. If Conor comes back and fights for the title against Dustin, beats him, and then they do a fifth fight and Conor wins again, and then he fights Usman and beats him and retires as triple champ, what do you think? Greatest of all time. I'll be the first one saying it. I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. So, I mean, but that's never going to happen. He's never beaten Usman. Usman would dump that man on his head. Guys, if you're watching and you're not subscribed, go subscribe right this second. Trying to grow the channel. We got to hit 2,000 subs before the end of the year. We got a month. And it's not a big month. We got one big event. That's it. It's going to be hard, but we're going to come close. Hello, Conor versus Usman. You know what Usman would do to Conor? Usman would love that fight. I told this to French Fries the other day on Discord. If I'm Dustin Poirier, I'd fight Conor McGregor for every fight until I retired. I'd fight him a 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 10th, 9th, 20th, 50th, and then I would just retire after beating him 50 times in a row. Yeah, Conor needs to win at least 2 fights to get a title shot. But if he wins 1 fight impressively, he will get a title shot, depending on the layout of the division. Thoughts on Hooker versus Ortega? I like that fight. I think that's a great fight. Hooker versus Ortega would be a lot of fun. Ortega's going to spend a lot of time off, though. But Hooker just had 2 fights, so he probably might wait it out a little bit, too. But I think Ortega's going to need a good long while off. I mean, he took a lot of damage. Why do people make it seem like Usman would destroy Conor? How is it? How? It's because he's a few inches taller. Conor fought at 170 and looked sharp. I don't get it. Usman's bigger. Usman's stronger. Usman has better grappling, wrestling, power. And Conor's power is not going to be the same at 170. So Usman would dump Conor on his head in the first exchange. Even if Conor does clip up Usman, because Conor's the far superior striker, Usman's going to eat it because he's much bigger and stronger. And he's going to dump Conor on his head and just beat the living shit out of him on the ground. Or even if Conor can somehow magically stuff Usman's takedowns, Usman is going to press him up against the cage and foot stomp him into oblivion. So I think if you think Conor has a chance against Usman, I don't know what to tell you. What would happen if Conor fought Dariush? I think Conor loses. I think he gets taken down and beaten up. But he could tag Dariush on the feet. If he can keep it on the feet, Conor wins. But I don't know if he can. In case, how about Ortega versus Jair matchup? I love Ortega versus Jair. Both of them need a long time off. So maybe 6 months. And then they book Brian Ortega versus Jair Rodriguez. That makes a lot of sense right now. I would love that. So book it. Sign me up. Conor Power's overrated. Was only good at 45. Yes, Conor even knocked anyone out at 55? Oh, he did knock Eddie Alvarez out. It was a TKO technically. But other than Eddie Alvarez, who's a little bit chinny, who else has he finished? Yeah, Conor has no... Okay, hold on. Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. If I can get it. Does Conor have a chance against Usman? Be very careful with your selection, French Fries. Ortega almost dead with no brain cells versus Twin Cater. Who wins? I think Cater probably wins. Yeah, but that was at 170 though. I was talking about 155. Somebody said yes. I'm done. I know who that was. Oku. Let's see what else everyone votes for. It's 50-50 now. I'm done. Y'all are crazy. Dude, I can't believe Conor KO'd Cowboy. He came back from a long layoff, and the UFC said, you want Cowboy Cerrone or you want Justin Gaethje? He said, you know what? Give me Cowboy Cerrone. Dustin got 2 big paydays this year with Conor. Shows no interest in fighting him again unless he loses to Charles. Yeah. Who's the best chance to beat Usman at 170? I've said this before and I'll say it again. Gilbert Burns. I think Gilbert Burns has the best chance. Conor wins by shoulder strike KO. You're probably right, bro. I think Conor shoulder strike KOs Usman. Conor gets Khabib'd by Usman. Imagine if Conor went out there and out-grappled Usman. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something if Conor went out there and just pressed Usman against the cage and just absolutely ragdolled him? But Khamzat Chimaev is making his way up. I think he could be a good chance. You know, anybody that can keep it on the feet with Usman has a good chance to beat him. So anybody that can stuff the takedowns can beat Usman. And in Gilbert Burns' case, Usman doesn't even want to go to the ground with him. So it looks like 75% of you is saying no. Conor has no chance against Usman. Guys, if you haven't already, go like the stream. I can't believe we've been on here for an hour and 15 minutes. What started off as a test. Nick Diaz, slow-mo fighter versus Tony washed-up Ferguson. Who wins? Tony Ferguson would beat the brakes off of Nick Diaz. He quit in round 1. I think the most embarrassing part of Conor's career is him calling out Diego Sanchez and posting it online like it was some kind of badge of honor. That's embarrassing. I mean, look where Diego Sanchez is. Imagine if the UFC put that together. The best part was he's the one that released that. Why would he release them DMs? Dana responded to him and said, I should lose my promoter's license if I put together that fight. So I don't know why he would put that out there. I think that's quite frankly embarrassing of Conor. Let's see. As a big Conor fan, I hate the fact he called out Diego Sanchez. It's absolutely ridiculous. Disturbing, embarrassing. Embarrassing is the real word to use. Is Diego in the UFC anymore? No, he's not. He's signed with Bare Knuckle FC. So, no, Diego's not in the UFC. Cowboy got a big payday against fight against Conor. Didn't just show much interest in that fight to me. Yeah, I didn't care about that fight at all. I knew Conor was going to go in there and absolutely wreck Cowboy. It's crazy. It's almost been 2 years since then. Conor has 1 win since 2016. 1. People are still acting like this man is the greatest of all time. He has as many wins as Miesha Tate since 2016. And Miesha Tate was retired for 5 years. Let me repeat that. He has as many wins as Miesha Tate since 2016. And Miesha Tate was retired for 5 years. Facts. Would you like to see Cowboy fight again or retire? I'd like to see him retire. I'm tired of watching him get beat up. It's actually kind of depressing. It's actually like really depressing. Conor has 2 wins since 2016. No, he's only beat Cowboy since 2016. So that would be 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. Those 5 years. Where in there does he have 2 wins? Correct me if I'm wrong. Only Cowboy. Since it would be after the Eddie Alvarez fight. Who else has he beat? And the worst part, you know what pissed me off? Miesha and Conor both got a free win. That's the funny part. Very true. Both beat up on guys or people who were retiring very soon. What's disturbing is when Conor beat up Cowboy Cerrone, the media and the fans acted like he invented shoulder strikes. That was so annoying. Yeah, 5 years, 1 win, bro. And don't get me wrong, Conor makes the sport fun. But I don't know. It looks like, I just looked, the live subscriber count went up to 1,535. Let's see if we can get it up to 1,536, guys. I can't believe so many. I can't believe there's so many people in here at 1 a.m. East Coast time. That's insane to me. Guys, if you want me to stay on here for a little bit longer, keep filling up the chat with questions. Go right now, if you're listening to the stream and you're enjoying it, like the stream, and also go post questions in the chat. If you're listening to it right now and you're like, I don't feel like posting questions, someone else can do it. No, you go do it right now. Post a question right now. Fill up the chat with questions for me, and I would greatly appreciate it. That's what helps keep the streams going, is the questions. The questions. So I'm talking to you. Uh, let's see. Let's see. Bro, what if Conor fights Dustin for the title and gets KO'd and Conor still talks smack? What's next? I don't know. That's what would happen. If Conor went out there, let's say Conor went out there and got absolutely starched by Dustin Poirier in the first round. Dustin beats his ass, then finishes him. He would still be talking and would make some kind of thing. I found it funny when Dustin was using shoulder strikes against Conor in the clinch. Yeah, I mean, they busted Cowboy up a little bit, but they didn't do much. They're acting like that was invented. Mick Pussy should have fought Justin G instead of Cowboy. He took the easiest fight. Agreed. And then he talked all this shit. I'm stepping in if anybody or Habib or Tony pulls out. I'm stepping in. He got offered that fight against Tony Ferguson. He said, nah. And that's what legends are made of. If Conor would have stepped in there and beat the brakes off Tony Ferguson, took the belt, that'd have been incredible. And he could have got his rematch with McGregor. With Khabib. Bro, you're my favorite MMA news page. Love your videos, bro. Much love. You're mad underrated. No cap. Thank you, man. Thank you. I haven't seen you in any of the streams. So I'm glad you're enjoying. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. I'm glad I'm your favorite MMA page. That means a lot. That means more than you can imagine. And I'm glad we can disagree and still have fun, respectful discussions. That's what matters to me. Dana White exposed Conor McGregor for dodging Ferguson. Very true. My bad. Didn't mean to block you. I was trying to unhide your message. Burns versus Colby. Who wins in what round? Burns wins. And I will say... I'll say third round. Burns wins third round. Why are we talking about this? Why are we talking about this? Do you think Holloway is looking for the money fight against Conor over the belt? Probably. I think everyone's looking for the money fight over anything else. That's what they're in there for. They're here for to support their families. My name is Atalk. I don't know how to pronounce it. I changed it. Okay. What's next for current Nate Diaz? Hopefully Tony Ferguson. That's the fight that I would like to see. That's the fight that I would like to see. Is Nate Diaz, Tony Ferguson. So, my B. It doesn't matter, man. Thank you for being a member. If we get one more member, we will have the Hamzat Chimaev emoji, which is driving me nuts. I can't add it already. I would love to add it right this second, but we need one more member. So if anybody watches this in the future, they watch this replay, go become a member. Look at those loyalty badges and emojis. And then look at this one I'm going to add too. Look at that beautiful Hamzat Chimaev emoji. So we need you. We need you. Let me turn that off. Does Tom Aspinall eventually fight for a title? I'll say maybe. I'll say a solid maybe. Heavyweight division isn't that great. He's athletic. He's slowly making his way up. By the time he makes his way up, Stipe could be gone. Ngannou versus Gane could already have played out maybe multiple times. So next 2 years, 3 years maybe. Do you think Nate and Tony are old, 36 and 38? I guess they're old for the sport. I mean, most people say like 30 is your prime for the sport, so they're kind of old for the sport. So, well, guys, it is 1 a.m. Eastern time. I'm exhausted. I wanted to record a prediction video tonight. I don't know if I'm still going to get to that. I'm going to try to. I appreciate every single one of you guys joining me tonight for the stream. Do not forget to like it. You guys got 2 streams in one day. A Thanksgiving stream at that. A Thanksgiving Day stream at that. So enjoy your Thanksgiving. Have fun. And I will see you guys. Maybe I'll do a stream on Friday. So I'll see you guys Friday for a stream, hopefully. If not, I should be releasing a prediction video Thursday or Friday, so you guys can check that out. Enjoy the rest of your night and enjoy your holiday.